Namaste. Welcome to Nikki's Toolkit. I am Nikki, and you have joined me in the energetic space, the place where we share thoughts, tips, ideas, tools on living a wholesome, nourishing, and supportive life. Tips and tools that I have found nourishing in my life that I trust and I hope will either be a trigger, a catalyst, or a guide, or all three for you. Today I would like to spend some time to talk about surrender and sacrifice. Have you ever taken the time to truly spend some time with either of or both of those words? What are they? What do they mean? What do they mean in your life? And so, as I sat down and I thought about both words in the context of the dynamism of our amazing life, and everything that's ever changing that gives us the opportunity and the possibility to unlock our true and full potential to live our best lives. I came to the definition for me that surrender is when I choose to let go, and sacrifice is when there's hesitation in letting go. And so I want to invite everybody today to look at these two words in this context. Spend some time with the definitions that I am sharing with you, and ask yourself, what is happening in my life or not happening in my life that is of my own choosing, and what is of not my choosing? A lot of the times as human beings, we find ourselves in spaces where we hang on to what we should be letting go of. Nature is our ultimate teacher. There are constant reminders around us because sometimes we do forget. Sometimes we become overwhelmed. Sometimes we become distracted. Sometimes we choose to be numb, depending on what's happening in our lives. But the reminders are always there. And so it is essential for us to move through life with fluidity and grace and courage and gratitude, and in our own divine strength, by making the choices that are healthy and nourishing and supportive for us. And not everything we should let go, and there are some things that we should keep. There's a time and a place. There is a saying that says that you never throw out the baby with the bath water, or you need to be mindful of making sure that we don't throw the baby out with the bath water. And for me, I find that this is also true for life, because whenever we get into a space where we are reactive and not responsive, a lot of the times we throw out what we should be hanging on to a little bit more, or spending more time with, and we hang on to something that we really need to be letting go of. And so I want to invite everybody to do an audit. It is always so supportive and so beneficial for us to always check in with ourselves and to find out with each new day, what is it that I am hanging on to that I need to let go of? And how do you find this out? Look at what it is that is causing you any angst or distress or pain, and look to see if you are reacting or responding to it. And ask the difficult questions. A lot of the times we ask questions externally, even though we already know what the answers are internally, but we're looking for that external approval and validation. We need to move into a space where we trust ourselves more and understand that within ourselves, when we ask the soul questions and on our multidimensional self of mind, soul, and body, what is it that we're hanging on to that we really need to surrender? Let us choose to surrender so we can make space for what is more nourishing and supportive. And what is it that we're choosing to sacrifice when it's either not time yet or it's something that we should not be letting go of? So, take the time, pause, check and see, what are you taking to your life experiences? What are you taking from your life experiences? And see when it's time to surrender and when it's time to sacrifice. Thank you for choosing to share time and space with me today. And I wish for you today the clarity, the grace, the gratitude, and the strength to make the choices that are most supportive and nourishing for you as you live your best life, choosing to surrender or to sacrifice. Namaste.